And today we have a very special proclamation to read. Whereas Mary Claire Olson has graciously agreed to help narrate the Booster Day July 3rd parade, whereas we recognize the superb efforts of Ms. Olson in participating in this historic event, and whereas we appreciate the hospitality and cooperation of area queens included in the parade and Booster Day events, and whereas on previous broadcasts she's complained she's never been a queen, we realize that not everyone has achieved the designation of royalty or her queenliness, and whereas it has been stated that blondes have more fun, and whereas we acknowledge that Ms. Olson officially qualifies in the blondes and fun categories, now therefore I, Mayor Jack Burrow, hereby declare Mary Claire Olson Queen for the day. And best wishes for good health, success, and prosperity, and fewer bad hair days in years to come. So Mary Claire, on behalf of the city of Hudson, just let me take care of this here, dear. We have something very special now. We have to just pin this on here because you're our queen for the day. And then we have an official banner that we're going to bring around here for you, dear. That makes you the official Queen Mary Claire.
And she's going to tell us she didn't know.
And we have a wonderful bouquet of flowers for you. And Ms. Heaton, whereas you have always said in previous broadcasts that no one brought you treats, we have for you today, dear, for the Booster Day chocolate chip cookies that are being sold at the booth. And are they ever good? Ice cold milk to go along with that, ladies. And just in case you didn't have a beverage, there's a couple of other beverages. So, on behalf of the city, we thank you so much for the great work that you've done for us for the last couple of years doing this parade. We know you're going to have a great time today as the parade comes down. And congratulations,
Why,
Queen.
thank you very much.
Congratulations. Thank you, Meg.
Forget getting any of the cookies.
No, it's all yours, dear. Ooh, we're leaving that for you. Oh my gosh.
No,
we
don't get it wet.
let the
Don't get it
proclamation
wet.
wet. There you are, dear.
And you really think she didn't know about this, huh? Because do you notice how the crown and the sash coordinate with the shirts?
I noticed you wore blue today. We're very happy
How
about that.
incredibly
So
tasteful.
there you are, dear.
Well, thank you so much.
Queen for the day.
She is dumbstruck, I think.
Enjoy the parade.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you so
deserve
much.
everything you
We
get.
get.
Oh,
Thank you, Brian.
thank you
That's
so
such
much.
a lovely thing to say. Oh, wow.
Well,
So you get the tiara, huh?
how does my tiara look?
Your tiara is a little cockeyed, but that probably, yeah.
How's my bang?
It's that your head's so pointy. That'll be on the cover of the newsletter, I bet.
I hope it's the front page of the paper.
Front page of the
We're
paper?
planning on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is big news.
Well, absolutely.
Queen for the day. Here we are, ladies.
Very nice.
Ron, thank you so much.
Well, you can scratch that off your list of things you want to accomplish before
Yeah.
you die. Right?
Oh. Okay.
We have started, I think.
Good
Wow.
afternoon and welcome to the annual Hudson Day Booster Day Parade in beautiful downtown Hudson, Wisconsin. We're pleased you're joining us today. I'm Mary Claire Olson, president of the Hudson Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau, and joining me today again for the third year in a row is Meg Heaton, longtime Hudson supporter and also reporter for the Hudson Star Observer, the local paper here in town. Welcome, Meg.
Well, thank you, Queen Mary.
Well, yes. Please do note my lovely flowers and my tiara.
Oh, were these left over from that queen tea thing?
Stop it. That's not till this afternoon. So you're not very nice.
Those of you who may have tuned in late, Mary Claire has been crowned queen for the day.
Yes.
Now, if I remember that old show long ago, that was when the woman cried the blues so bad she got a new washing machine and a refrigerator. It was the woman who was the most sad sack got the treats.
Thank you very much. You're just a little jealous that you're not sporting a tiara.
Just remember, I got the chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, well, let's get those out. How's my tiara look, Meg?
Looks good. Matches the outfit. It's very good.
Is it flattening my hair?
No,
Okay.
it's covering that nasty cowlick, actually.
Thank you, Meg.
Here comes the police. What would the parade be without the police? Hudson PD, getting things started, and we are about to begin. A beautiful day. Not much sun, but it's just as well because it's hot.
That's right, and I think the rain is going to hold off long enough and encourage you after the parade to head down to the Booster Day celebration down in Lakefront Park, taking place all weekend, Kids Carnival, tractor pull, food and beverage booths,
Fishing contest.
bands each evening at 8 o'clock. I was down there last night. It was a great crowd.
And those who are close by, there's still lots of room on the street. You can sit in the middle of the street practically in the intersection. Those of you who want to catch the parade, it's just starting. No, leave it on. No, it just looks stupid. It looks great. I know it's difficult to adjust to your new status. Corey,
Yes, I know.
what do you how do you think Mary Claire's tiara looks? How does her tiara look?
Queen for the day. I'm just thrilled. First, we have coming up the American Legion, VFW Post 2115 and American Legion Post 50. They always start out our parade each year.
As the colors come by, everyone is standing.
And I'm pleased to announce that my neighbor Don Gilbertson is one of them that walks each year. They travel to a lot of communities representing Hudson, spend a lot of time doing that.
Crowd always gives them a great reception. We're very fortunate to have.
Crowd stands as the flags pass by. I think that was my neighbor Don.
Stand, we can sit. Gordy Knudsen, all the branches, even the sailors.
Thank you, Don, very much for that.
VFW and some pretty fancy wheels going by here to kick off the 4th of July weekend. Just like throughout the year, we have the Hudson Boosters once again to thank for a lot of entertainment, a lot of fun for the community. The Boosters are probably #1 community organization as far as kids go. Thousands of kids are served every year.
A variety of different programs,
Oh,
a lot of the
wonderful
youth,
programs.
all of the sports programs.
There's barely a family in town who isn't at a game somewhere this summer.
That's right.
And in the fall and the winter time, all of the proceeds from this wonderful 5-day celebration, 4-day celebration, go to support their programs, and we are very fortunate in Hudson to have them. And just in case anyone, there are lots of women boosters too.
Yes, there are. I saw
lot of
several
women.
of them. In fact, Linda Miller, who coordinates the parade each year, is a longtime booster member. She's active as a coach also in that program, along with coordinating this event each year, and we appreciate her participation in doing all that hard work.
Absolutely. This is no fun. I mean, it's not that easy to put a big parade together.
There is a small lull at this moment. It would be nice if Meg would share her chocolate chip cookies with me. However, that's okay,
Ooh,
Meg.
they're awfully nice
Yes.
too. They're big. They're
Yes.
big chocolate chip cookies.
Yes, they are.
This year's Grand Marshal for the parade is Joe Starkey, being recognized for all he's done.
Longtime Hudson booster and supporter. Being driven in a great truck from Gilbert Motors.
The black. Sitting with his wife, enjoying a breeze. He does seem to be enjoying it. Every year, the boosters like to recognize someone in the community of their own.
It's a little loud.
Now, these are Hot Wheels.
Yes, this red car is very Hot Wheels.
River Falls.
Troy Jorgensen, he's the president of the Booster Club. Does a lot of work for the community.
As does Kathy Morris, City Council member.
Another 98
Love your
car
car,
from
Kat.
Gilbert Motors.
Hot Wheels. Hot.
Next we have the St. Croix EMS of Hudson, do an outstanding job for our community.
We've had personal experience with how terrific those folks are.
And they service the city of Hudson and all the surrounding
All the
communities.
surrounding communities,
Hudson.
yep. And theirs is a very tough job. I don't think people realize how, as tough as it is to be a patient, I think you think of having to go to every call knowing something bad is on the other. They don't get called for fun things.
No, they don't. We appreciate their hard work and commitment. Everybody's letting those sirens go today.
Yeah, it's quite a light show down here today.
Hudson Fire Department. Must be a contest of who can be the loudest. Truck.
It is.
That is a huge truck. Very big.
The Hudson Fire Department in its 126th year.
Yes. Next we have the St. Croix County Sheriff.
Dennis Hillstead is our new sheriff, following the sad loss of Sheriff Paul Birch. But, Sheriff Hillstead stepped in and doing a fine job for St. Croix County.
Appreciate all his work. Every truck is rather shiny today.
Yeah, very nice.
Breeze is picking up a little bit, cooling everybody off.
The Sheriff's Department is riding in their Counteract vehicle. That's the drug education and prevention program that many of the St. Croix County Sheriff's deputies and employees are involved in. It's a long time commitment on the part of the Sheriff's Department.
Next we have the Hudson Royalty Float, and we have with us Miss Hudson, who is Jamie Waters, Princess Holly Dom, and Princess Terry Palante, and Miss Congeniality, who is Jamie Livermore. And I'm pleased to announce that our float won first place at the Altoona Parade in June.
Wonderful.
And so we received a plaque and also a check for $100 to help maintain the float. And it has steam that comes out, a paddle wheel that works, and I think those girls have definitely got their wave down.
Well, I think there's room
Pleased to
for
have
you
them
right
here
at the
today.
top of the parade, at the float.
They're doing a great job.
Yep. Now you could sit right back there, Queen Mary.
Yes,
Mary
I
Claire,
could.
by the paddle wheel. You could probably do that. Very lovely.
So,
nice
the
waves.
nice
I
float.
think they have original waves. They aren't your traditional kind of.
No, and that float is
Puny.
sponsored by the Hudson Boosters, the Hudson JCs, and the Hudson Area Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. And the Hudson JCs and a group of volunteers have done a lot of work to keep that float upgraded and looking great. So we appreciate
It looks
that.
really nice this
It's
year.
very nice.
A lot of work.
Done a lot of painting and redoing things.
Trinity Lutheran School.
Expanding their programs.
Bad. Every year they must be up to grade 6 by now, I would think. Nice expansion.
Looks like their expansion is that supposed to be done by the end of this year?
I
Beginning
think
of this
so.
year?
their summertime uniforms, I think. The view
Full
of their
float.
One of the two private schools in Hudson. St. Pat's is also expanding.
Yes.
So the educational opportunities are growing in the community as well as the number of residents.
Westlake Builders. Boy, look at the size of those horses.
Looks like Wayne.
Yes, it does look like Wayne, the
Draft
horse
horse
you
Wayne,
rode.
Yeah.
They look beautiful.
Beautiful horses.
Oh, Belgians.
From
Horses.
Hammond. Leon Hawkins, Belgians from Hammond, Wisconsin. They're beautiful. Look at the harness. And I think they call those horse hanes,
Yes.
don't they, when they're like that?
Katie, what do you think of those horses?
Beautiful.
They're a little too big to ride, I think.
While we've got a little lull in the parade here, we'd like to remind people that there is fun all summer long in Hudson. This is kind of the official kickoff of all the fun stuff for families. The circus is coming to town, right?
That's right, July 13th.
And it will take place in the new industrial park off of Tower Road. So those of you who haven't been out there, it's interesting to drive through just to see the new area.
Right.
Very nicely laid out, beautiful area, and it'll be fun to have the circus out there.
And they're going to have
Tents and
two
the whole
shows,
thing. Yeah.
one at 4:30, one at 7:30, and then in the morning, if you want to bring your kids out there, or children, the elephants, they have 17 elephants that will raise the tent.
Oh, wow.
So
Do we know what time that is?
about 10 o'clock or so. They start about 8, but they're thinking about 10 o'clock is when the elephants
Well,
will be
that would
raising
be
the tent.
Fun to see.
So
That'll be nice. And the tickets are available all over town, but including auto stops, First National Bank, County Market.
Erickson City Market,
So if you want to see the circus.
that's right, the traveling circus. We also want to give people a reminder of the St. Croix Music and Art Festival for its 6th annual, coming back again July 30th, 31st, and August 1st. We have a number of outstanding bands lined up for this year, along with food and beverage booth, and also arts and crafters on Saturday and Sunday.
Who's some of the music that are coming?
So
there?
some of it, we have G.B. Layton Friday evening, which is a very popular
Yes.
band. And on Saturday, we have Shane Goya and Lamont Cronston, who is celebrating his 30th year of playing, and so we plan to do a
And a
special
long time
celebration
fit. Well,
for him.
I think he's been at the Music
Yes,
and
he
Art
has.
since the start.
I think so.
And this is what year for the music?
6th annual.
Oh, that's great.
And then on Sunday, we have a number of bands, and we'll close with a new 13-year-old who is a old rock and blues sensation. She's very popular throughout the Twin Cities. She's 13,
Yeah.
Shannon Kerfman. So she comes with great reviews. So we
Well,
look forward to seeing her.
We had, international. Now Kid Johnny Lang was out
Yes,
at.
for the first year, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he was only, I think, 14 or 15 when he came.
So we are the start.
Yes, this is a kicking off spot.
Thank you.
Hudson's Music and Art, and it's a wonderful event.
Continue here with Westlake Builders. They just have a new location up in the upper district of Hudson that they have, and have a fireplace location there too. They're having a fireplace sale this weekend.
Just what we need, a fireplace.
Exactly. Well, we want to think about those cold, long winters.
The other, also this summer and throughout the year, we were very fortunate in Hudson to have the Phipps Center for the Arts. They launched a new art program for kids in town, for area kids this summer that is expanded and wonderful opportunities, claymation, everything from animation to watercolor, and Monday art classes, a whole series on a variety of artists. But they also have a wonderful schedule of performances throughout the year. The upcoming one that you will not want to miss is the ever popular, he's enjoying renewed popularity. Have you noticed that Shakespeare has?
Yes,
You know,
absolutely.
all you have to do is have Gwyneth Paltrow do something. But anyway, our version of it will be Romeo and Juliet, and with our own kind of Gwyneth-esque, only darker,
Absolutely.
more exotic looking.
Yes.
Needy Gandhi will be playing the lead as Romeo, or Juliet, excuse me.
Juliet.
And
Jessie
that's
May.
Jesse May
Is
is
Romeo.
Romeo. Now, those of you who know Jesse, if Romeo gets a comic edge, I would somehow
right.
expect.
And that is directed by our, the executive director, who has
The
brought
artistic director?
many plays and done many shows here in Hudson, John Potter.
Yes. We've enjoyed a lot of wonderful children's theater under John's direction, and it'll be good to to see him, see his work again. Those performances begin on the weekends, July 16th, and run through Sunday, August 8th. Tickets are available at the box office, and you can call there the Phipps Center Monday through Friday, and also Saturday mornings to reserve your seats.
Coming up each year, we're always fortunate to invite the Winter Carnival Vulcans.
It's an invasion. Is it an invitation? I thought it was an invasion.
Yes. Careful, Meg, they'll mark you.
No. They pick on queens.
Oh.
I have cookies to bribe them with. You have nothing but that lousy tiara.
Yes, well, you'll be giving me some cookies.
That showy, ostentatious display.
Thank you. Thank you.
They bring children now. See how they cover their mission?
Yes.
They bring innocent-looking children.
That's right.
There they go. Now this is a kinder, gentler Vulcan.
Yes.
They kind of approach and ask if they can smear your face.
That's right.
Oh God. And who but them would usher in? Is that the Macarena I hear?
Yes.
Oh yay.
Dick's Bar and Grill. They always outdo themselves on a float.
The only place left in America where the Macarena still lives.
That's right.
Here he is. Grown man dressed like that. You got to admire him. The ever popular Dick's Bar and Grill.
Another strong supporter of the Hudson community.
Absolutely. They begin in early when it's cold with the one-block run.
We're on TV. We're on TV. Would not be appropriate.
She should have it on this side too, because she's the queen.
Thank you. No.
Let me see. Young and beautiful. That's what's in.
That is quite a float that they put together.
Absolutely. Oh. Great gams. Great gams. Santa is out in his Tevez sandals.
Yes.
Looking good. This is the Hudson Lions Club, another fraternal organization in town who is well known for their a lot of wonderful things they do for the community as well.
They do a lot of different programs in our area.
A lot of folks are members there.
Yes.
It's a fun time of year to see, how many people that you don't even realize are involved in these groups. You get to see them and acknowledge them in parades like this. It's a good thing. We're very fortunate in Hudson. We have a lot of groups. From the Rotary to
Upcoming, we have the new Richmond float. We appreciate all the different communities coming to join us in our parade, and the Miss Hudson float travels to a variety of cities throughout the year, 20 to 30 parades in all, I believe.
And these girls have the wave.
Yes,
down.
they do.
They have the wave. That looks to me
They are not out of motion.
like a chiropractor's dream.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
New Richmond Fun Fest that takes place in New Richmond, Wisconsin every year.
Beautiful community. Not far from here.
Not far from here.
And beautiful in pink.
Yes.
Pink and purple. All of these young women give an awful lot of their time.
Yes, they
don't
do.
They?
And along with the girls are the parents and families of these girls
Absolutely.
who do a lot to support their girls in the program and traveling with them to the bands. Here we have the 1998 Miss Hudson Royalty.
These are the old girls.
Yes, Amy and Nikki, who did a great job for us last year, continue to stay involved in the area.
Yes. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Still stately, queen type.
Yes, they still have the wave down.
Pretty cool. Very clear crowing. Here is the Hudson High School not to be rivaled marching band. If we could have these kids run through once and run through twice, everyone would be thrilled. We don't get to hear them often enough. Under the direction of Chris Tang. Fellow staffers. Beautiful uniforms. They look good.
Yes, they do. It looks great.
band.
That was your big idea. Okay.
There are lots of events throughout the year to raise funds for the Hudson High School Marching Band. A very dedicated group of parents there as well. And we can be very proud of the entire music program at the Hudson High School, both vocal and instrumental. And they also have a beautiful new facility to perform in. The Fête de Mai. What is that?
Wisconsin.
That's a big deal. Big deal.
Yes,
for
it is.
You Scandinavian types,
Absolutely.
right? Yep. Viking stuff.
Oh, they got balloons going, bubbles.
Cute outfits too.
Yes.
And a fun Viking ship. Here are the Girl Scouts.
A lot of involvement in that.
A lot of kids.
You have to love the Girl Scout cookies each year.
Absolutely. It counts for at least 3 to 5 pounds a year.
Yes.
I think so.
I never managed to order enough.
Weight, then you gain it all back in the spring. And they grab you because those mints, they call them thin mints.
Yes,
Kind of a
absolutely.
deceptive type of little mind game. these
Absolutely.
Girl Scouts work. We have a wonderful Girl Scout camp as well out in the Hudson Township that a lot of plans for that area that will be nice in the future.
Here we have the Miss Spring Valley. Appreciate them coming over here. The beautiful float. Crystal Cave.
One of the natural wonders.
Yes.
That Crystal Cave has been around for as long as I can remember. Still every school takes a field trip there every spring. Thank these young ladies for joining us today.
They are sponsored by their Lions Club.
Create a rainbow of garden delights.
That is my sister's garden.
That's right here in town, isn't it? Beautiful gardens all over town this summer.
Yes,
it's been
there
a
are.
great garden year. And the lovely five-head Alice Clausen with her doggy in tow. Senator Clausen, does she take the dog into the Capitol? Do you know?
I don't know that.
Because she takes him everywhere else. It's kind of her signature piece, her bike and her dog. Of course, followed by a tasteful vehicle in case she tires.
Yes.
Senator Alice Clausen has represented the district for, I believe this is her 3rd term.
Okay. Upcoming, we have Heartland Days. Beautiful float from Hammond, Wisconsin, not too far from here.
A neighbor.
They are also sponsored by their Lions Club. They also have the wave down. Might be one reason why I was never a real live queen. But I am today, Meg.
Well, see how they have to sit up there very quietly
Yes.
and not speak,
Yes.
just wave.
That
That's
would
where
be
you
trouble.
That would be trouble.
Thank you.
That would be a difficult thing,
Thank you, Meg.
you know. And there's a breeze in her hair, and we know how you like to keep your
Exactly.
hair in one spot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. How's it looking today with my tiara?
Your tiara, you know, it gives it a new dimension.
Does
It
it?
really does. It adds a dimension. It really does. I think you should wear it to all official functions.
All ribbon cuttings, all grand
ribbon
openings.
cuttings, all grand openings, so people give you your due.
Absolutely. And here we have a crowd favorite, come each year. We
Grown
have
men and little cars.
Exactly.
Always a favorite.
the Zor Road Runners. They do their routine in the middle of the street. They go rather fast, but they never tip over.
Extremely intricate choreography these guys do.
The lead man gives the signals.
Wheelies, squealing tires, horsepower.
Yes.
What more could a man ask for? We could put mower blades under there.
I don't know. That would be kind of fun, though.
This is another group of gentlemen, though, who have an awful lot of fun but do an awful lot of wonderful work and are responsible for providing medical help to anybody who needs it through Gillette Children's Hospital, not far from here in the Twin Cities, and who do a number of things.
Outstanding program.
So you have to give them those funny little hats.
Yes.
There they go. Men in hats.
Yes. And my drive over here today, I saw them practicing a little bit.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they were on 94.
I came from beautiful Hudson.
Beautiful Hudson.
Absolutely.
And here come their tires and their pit crew.
Absolutely. Should anything break down.
Should anything like this. St. Croix Valley Shrine Club.
Pleased to have them here again each year.
Yes. We ride so weak legs may walk. Their special charity is crippled or disabled children. And they do it all over the country and internationally. For those of you who aren't into Shakespeare, you know, the FIPS is also going to this fall, after a little scare, a little fright, Edgar Allan Poe's Nevermore. A series of stories and poems by America's most celebrated authors. And that performance will run September 10th through October 3rd. Always a wonderful variety of things at the FIPS. And another great group for youngsters in this part of the St. Croix Valley is the Rolling Hills 4-H Club.
Look at the size of bubbles that they are making.
Aren't those great? You're supposed to put
seen
taro
them that
syrup and
Wow.
detergent. Yeah,
Is that what works?
yeah, they're mega bubbles. Rolling Hills is is the local 4-H club here and do an awful lot of service projects. Those kids, you can see a lot of their work at the St. Croix County Fair coming up in Glenwood City. But one of only several 4-H groups throughout St. Croix County.
We have the Indian Head Glass, followed by the Wild River Yacht Club. Well, this would be at St. Croix Marina, Hudson, Wisconsin. This would be a great boat to be traveling
God.
this weekend.
Go fast, feel powerful.
Yes, that would be great.
Another guy thing, I think. Look at the size of that engine.
Next, we have Turning Point of St. Croix County.
Turning Point not only provides a wonderful shelter for families who need respite, but they also have a wonderful education program. They reach out to all the schools in the area and provide a variety of services to educate people on the causes and consequences of domestic abuse and domestic violence in our community. Unfortunately, a problem everywhere, including St. Croix County and Hudson.
Yes.
And Turning Point is committed to not only providing a safe haven for families, but also educating them so that people know how to prevent it in their own families.
Have you noticed, Meg, that I think bubbles are the new thing this year?
I like bubbles.
I do too.
You know, they don't create a lot of litter.
That's right.
You don't have your kids running out into traffic. They don't get stuck in their teeth, create dental bills. And they're happy.
Yes, they are.
They're kind of happy looking. I like it.
Carson and Barnes Circus, again, as I mentioned earlier, is coming to Hudson on July 13th, and it's sponsored by the Hudson and River Falls Rotary Clubs. And it's a fundraiser for those two organizations to help support a number of different programs that they do each year in our community. And we are certainly excited about having those 17 elephants and all those different animals coming to Hudson. It's a good thing that they fixed that 94 bridge before those semis started coming over.
Those elephants cross.
Exactly.
I'm sure there will be tons of clowns, but none any cuter than the two carrying this.
Well, and who do we have here driving this little motorcycle?
Yeah,
here,
who do we have?
Three-wheeler.
Who is that?
Actually, that is Kelly Dunn in disguise.
Kelly Dunn? Oh, that's a disguise?
That is a disguise.
That is a disguise. That's not your banker's outfit?
He is really the leader on bringing this circus to town.
And he is into it. You can tell. He is into it. So he is a frustrated clown.
Again, the shows are 4:30 and 7:30 up in the industrial park. And Carson and Barnes is a 5-ring circus.
It's huge.
And they'll have a new baby elephant.
Oh.
Jenny, she was born on September 6, 1998, which is actually Kelly Dunn's birthday.
Well, no wonder he feels the connection.
So, encourage everybody to support that great program.
Yeah, that is a nice thing. Very nice.
And that float,
you're right. The bubbles are very big.
and that was the Hudson Star Observer that sponsored the circus float that's in here today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I've been a little out of touch lately.
We have the River Falls float, Beautiful River Falls, Wisconsin.
Again, more bubbles.
More bubbles. We have the current court along with the 1999 candidates the upcoming year. They have water flowing down there.
Yeah, that looks good. Doesn't that look nice?
Looks refreshing.
Miss River Falls is Randy Dahl. And then while it might be a little tough to get to River Falls this summer, it's always worth a trip. Beautiful
Absolutely.
community.
We have the Fairfield Inn, the Marriott Fairfield Inn. Our
Look
own,
at that
Randy
car.
Norseth.
Yes.
Riding that today. He's also involved in the Booster Club, and he's also active in the chamber too. So
Absolutely.
appreciate all his work. Like that car that they're driving.
And none other than our own fair feline and Assemblywoman Kitty Rhodes. Kitty is somewhere. She's on the street talking to someone, no doubt.
Yes.
Here she comes. Here comes Representative Kitty Rhodes, making a name for herself in a very short time down in Madison.
Yes.
And those of us who know Kitty know it wouldn't take her long, I guess, you know.
Nice car that her son's driving for
Yeah,
her.
yeah. That's the best part about Mom being a politician.
Yes.
Kitty won her election last fall, and a longtime Hudson resident.
Hi, Chuck.
You be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be going to the circus.
You're Claire. Would you like a ticket for the
Yes,
circus?
please, just one moment, Steve. We'd also like to introduce Steve Wilcox, who is the district governor for the Rotary for our district in this year, and we're pleased to have him as our Hudson representative.
I dressed up a little.
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Those are not for you.
No.
Those are for Queen Mary Clara. Kitty.
So we're pleased to have, as I said, Steve Wilcox as the district
You are,
governor.
you know, this year I've noticed there's a far greater attraction
Really?
this year. People are flocking to you.
Well, it's taken a couple
royalty.
years. Yeah.
It's royalty. No,
Yeah.
it's the look. It's the whole new designation.
Uh-huh.
You can do this alone next year.
No, Meg, it wouldn't be the Hudson Parade without you joining me for our third.
No,
I
no.
believe this is
It
our
wouldn't be
third
right
annual.
for a queen to do it on her own.
No,
she needs
no. I need an assistant.
a schmuck in waiting.
Thank you.
St. Croix County Ambassadors Club. This is through the 4-H as well. These kids do a wonderful job.
And they have that wave down as well.
Renata Sin, Heather Stevens, Maureen Casey, Lori Mueller, and Sarah Berman. Some very familiar faces, some kids who've been active a lot on that
Do
float.
a great job.
4-H is a lot of fun. Not just about cows anymore.
No, it's
Years and years ago,
I had a
that was
girlfriend-
it.
That's right. I had a girlfriend that was very involved in it.
Now, doesn't the chamber have a very special event coming up, right?
The St. Croix Music and Art Festival.
And the golf thing,
We
right?
have our second annual golf outing on July 12th at the Hudson Golf Course.
Absolutely.
And,
The beautiful, tastefully done
absolutely.
golf club.
It'll be
Right.
a great event, we hope.
You gonna eat there too at the end of
We
it?
are. We'll have dinner, prizes, short program. So we got County Market. That bag is great. That's a great float. County Market again, a strong supporter of
Ooh,
the
big
Hudson
time.
Chamber and the Hudson community.
They do it very quietly too.
Yes, they do.
support an awful everything from the Hudson food shelf to a incredible number of things.
And they support, provide a lot of jobs for a lot of youth and a variety of people in Hudson.
A lot of kids.
They do a great job.
Whoa!
Wow,
Big scramble.
that's great. We have the Get Me
Oh,
pickle.
the pickle guy, the rabbit. Oh, they've got lots. Oh, look at that. Your basic foods and
That is
fruits
a
and
great
vegetables. No need to double bag there.
No, that's a great float.
You know, though, I would kill some days for a bag boy.
Yeah.
Don't you ever think about that? You got this whole load of groceries coming down the pike.
That's where Corey and Katie come in.
No, no, I never dream about another man, but I would kill for a bag boy. I really would.
We have another float that we're pleased to have visiting us here in Hudson. We have just from up the street, the North Hudson Pepper Fest. They have their big festival in August, driven by a Dave Holt Ford truck here.
Yes.
So,
What would we do without Pepperfest?
all right. No. So we're
Pepperfest is a huge draw to the community. We have booster days in July, and we're very fortunate to keep, just when things are getting a little boring, then we kick in
Music and Art Festival, and then we
Music
get
Art.
right into the Pepperfest.
Pepperfest, kind of the official last hurrah of summer, and a whole
It's our own Ed Nelson.
Ed Nelson,
Who's been
very good,
involved in,
very good
community.
king, very
Yes.
good king. Great food, great contests, great queen types.
That's right.
Where are all those girls? Where are all the
Yeah,
candidates?
where are-
Here they
no,
come.
Here they come.
Here they
Thanks,
come.
Please, the 1999 Pepperfest candidates.
All extremely healthy looking.
Yes, and they all got marked by the Vulcans.
Uh-huh.
Pleased to see that we weren't the only ones.
And look at those waves. There's no jiggling in their
No,
arms. Do you notice that?
absolutely not.
There's
I
not a flabby waddle in the plate.
I guess they won't be getting off the float this year.
And look at knees, ankles, everything. Great looking girls.
We wish these candidates well.
Amanda Spainauer, our lovely neighbor. God, I remember when she was a very little girl, not a flabby thigh in the bunch. Isn't that what I'm
No,
supposed
yes,
to say?
yes.
Every single
Every
year
year
there's
you
not a
say that,
flabby
please.
thigh in the bunch.
We have Freedom here.
I don't know if I can say that about this.
Value Center. They always do a great float.
Freedom Centers are our very own, spread all over the state of Wisconsin and the Minnesota area.
Again, another
But-
strong business support in the Hudson
Absolutely.
area.
And we are very fortunate in Hudson to claim them as our own.
We have Osceola from Osceola, Wisconsin, visiting royalty here. All of these courts spend a lot of time throughout the summer traveling to all over the state of Wisconsin and also into the Twin Cities area to represent Wisconsin
The
and their
eagles
communities.
on that thing.
Yes.
Did you see that yesterday, that the American bald eagle is officially off the endangered species list?
No. I did not see that.
And
We have the Osmond Temple here, St. Paul.
with a calliope, right? On it? We may not have a lot of marching bands, but we can make noise.
That's right. I think you should play a little
Should
tune for
play.
us.
We're right in front of the TV. Some people don't know the opportunity that live TV presents them. There you go.
Is that it?
Audio, video
planners.
A business that began in Hudson a number of years ago, but
Yes,
has had
doing very well.
tremendous success. Just proves to work. And don't owe it all to a whole nation of couch potatoes. They love what these guys have to offer. Home theater systems, everything.
They do business all over the St. Croix
They
County
sure
and
do.
the Twin Cities.
And they've been featured on home improvement television programs. And
Yes.
it's amazing what you can do from your couch.
Yes, it is.
You just don't have to pop the VCR in anymore. You can live your movie.
Exactly. Boy, they are really giving out popular candy.
How'd you like to be sitting in that black couch today? Ouch.
Be a little warm, just a little
Warm. Very successful business in the community. See lots of familiar faces lining the streets today.
Yes, everyone from Hudson is out on this beautiful sunny day.
Gorgeous,
Got a
just
great
gorgeous.
breeze going.
Yep, nice breeze.
Here we
Sun's
have
out.
the Roberts Good Neighbor Days float, visiting us from Roberts, Wisconsin. That's a great event that they hold each year. Appreciate them coming out here to see us.
And they are good neighbors to Hudson.
Yes, they are.
Very
Not
good
far
neighbors.
from Hudson at all. And they have a junior princess.
She's
Nice to see that included.
She has her own wave.
Yes, she does.
It must be a mini wave. You don't go full bore until you're
Exactly.
completely princed out.
Well, and
You're gonna have to practice now.
I know.
We're
Maybe
gonna
you
have to have
can
a little
help me.
workout. Yeah. I
Yes.
think they offer a class on it at the Y.
Thank you. I'll check into it.
Oh, cycling. Healthy.
Doyle's spokes and pedals.
Spokes and pedals. This is a colorful bunch.
Yes, it
Very
is.
colorful. Biking need not be a sweaty, annoying
That's right.
thing.
That's
Look at how
right.
much fun these people have. Art Doyle's is another business in town that does a great deal for the community.
Yes, in fact, he's sponsoring one of our bands for the Music and Art Festival that takes place the last weekend in July, and we appreciate his ongoing support and involvement.
We're very lucky in Hudson to have him
are.
downtown
That's right.
in the heart of the city.
I would love to ride one of these.
Tandem?
Yes.
Yeah, those look fun,
Meg,
don't they?
you and I,
Yeah.
don't you think?
I suppose I'll have to be in the back or the front.
Well, I don't care, but I think it would be fun for us to try it. So that would be a
fun.
great event. Boy, there are a lot of great opportunities and places to bike around.
Oh, wonderful.
The,
There is a great publication put out by the Wisconsin Department of Tourism up at our wonderful Tourism Information Center. It's a great source, not for just people visiting Hudson, but for those of us who live here,
that's right.
of maps and things to do. And they have a wonderful Bike Trails of Wisconsin, and there's a lot of areas around here that are a lot of fun. And the nice thing about Art's particular sport is that it's lifelong.
That's right.
And
the Hudson
anybody can do
Chamber also has a bike drive tour.
Yes, we do.
Hudson area?
That's right. Hiking, biking, driving.
Badlands snow tubing and snowboarding. That sounds great right now.
Yeah, doesn't it? Oh, here comes some
Very popular. Very popular.
throwing snowballs. That's really what they do.
Is that what they're throwing?
There's Maggie Hall. She works at the Star Observer in another life,
That business, yes. Are
but
they
she
really
does
throwing
free
snow?
snowballs. Yep,
Oh, that's great.
they do it every winter. And
Here
here
we have-
come the Boy Scouts.
Boy Scouts. Again, an excellent program for the youth of our community and a lot of parental involvement in that.
Yeah,
Appreciate all of that.
and I don't think I've ever seen a community that has as many Eagle Scouts as Hudson.
No,
does.
I don't think so
Seems
either.
like we have new Eagle Scouts all the time. These guys do a wonderful job. The parents and leaders in those spend a lot of time.
That's right. And I'm
Doing
pleased
things.
I was just appointed to their board, the Indian Head Council Board, their executive board.
Wow.
So,
They must have heard about this Queen thing
well,
and wanted you. Now you're going to be getting all kinds of invitations
yes,
to do things.
perhaps I'll be invited.
You will
to
hardly
be-
know if people like you for yourself anymore. I hope you realize what you've given up.
Perhaps I will be invited to some of the local parades now.
You could be.
And perhaps you could be the driver of my float,
Of course.
my PR person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Be happy to
Yes.
do that. We can. You know what we'll end up on is one of those bikes.
I know. That'll be bad.
And try and wave while you're pedaling. I don't think
know.
you can do both.
I don't think so. Here we have Clear Lake.
Ooh.
And,
nice clear lake. Doesn't that sound good?
Yes, pleased to have them here.
Blue and white, very refreshing looking
Yes.
floats. Very pretty float.
Great. They also have a junior princess, which is nice to see. Opportunity to get girls of all ages involved.
And another. And our own banking star,
First
National Bank Hudson.
Very good. We have the St. Croix Valley Boys Choir, helping support that. First National Bank here, being driven by the president, Ken Heiser.
Never too busy.
No. First National Bank is another business in Hudson that just continues to support all of the different programs. We certainly appreciate that.
Yep. And they have that great big billboard on 94.
Yes, they do.
I like reading about Hudson on Highway 94 most of the time,
Yes.
with the exception of one billboard.
Yes, they provide free internet banking, which is a wave of the future, I believe.
And we'll do lots. Oh, look at this beautiful dog.
Wow. Again, handing out good candy and
Candy.
treats.
And pushing and carrying little customers with them. Little future bank.
They also
Bank
support
customers.
that Colin Powell program with the red wagons.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. That's
Yes.
what that's about. The
Yes.
Volunteers
Yes.
for America.
Yes.
And yeah, that's really a program that's catching on.
Yes,
it took
it
a little
is.
while, but
It
it's
is,
really
but it's
starting to
doing
reach
well.
out.
It's doing
Wonderful
well.
thing. The Hudson Area United Way,
Thanking Hudson for their support.
and we thank them and their board,
Yes.
and all of the employers and individuals who participate in the United Way campaign in Hudson.
takes place each fall. Encourage people to help support those local programs.
Well, I know as I'm on the board of directors for Operation Help, and we would not be able to assist the hundreds of people that we do every year without the support of the Hudson Area United Way. They are very, it's your contributions.
There's a 1960 John Deere tractor.
I know some guys who are just out there drooling now.
Yes.
You know, some people say green and gold Packer
Yes.
colors. Not true. The
Richmond
first
Club.
thought is always a John Deere.
Richmond Plumbing. I wouldn't mind having that tub though. That's one of those.
Wouldn't that make a cute flower thing? You know, wouldn't you? Or you can tip it up on its side and put a statue, perhaps of yourself in it, with your crown on.
Oh yes, yes.
Roy was telling me the other day, was John Deere the same thing as a Dear John letter, and I didn't know if that was true or not.
We have adopted
Dr.
Greyhound
Greyhound.
program. Look at these dogs. Meg, what are you thinking? Which one
Well,
do you want?
It's the only animal. I don't like to have things around like that that are really that much thinner than I am. But in this case, I would acquiesce because they apparently make wonderful pets.
Yes, they do.
And it's great to give them a relaxing shot at life. Just open their Alpo and let them sit there and eat it.
That's right. It's a very
That's kind of a
popular
short
program.
one there, that furry one. Oops, looks like somebody got out of his cage. And
Which one?
that one that doesn't look like a greyhound at all.
But look at that little one.
It was the result of some raucous night on the town, no doubt. Bizarre.
Oh, we got some more coming.
Oh yes, this one's. Oh, see, they're enjoying just the relax. Don't anybody throw a rabbit in front of these
That's right.
dogs.
That's right.
I have a rabbit in my yard, though. I'd love to get one of these dogs and just, see what that rabbit would do. They're beautiful dogs.
More dogs. It's a great program.
It looks to me like there might be more dogs here than there are at the track. You wonder what.
They're tall.
Oh, great legs. Look at those legs.
Yeah. There's no messing around with them. They go quickly.
I hate anything that thin. I really hate anything that thin.
Zappa Brothers. Again, does a lot of work here in Hudson and a strong supporter of the Hudson area.
You'll be there too, right?
Yes, I will. The Zappa. No one moves dirt
Better than the
like
Zappa
those guys.
Brothers. That's right.
They pile it up, they move it here and there. It's amazing. Wonderful distinction.
Again, want to remind everybody to head down to the Booster Day celebration after the parade today, and they have a band tonight.
Who's the band tonight? Do we
It's a
know?
country rock band.
Ooh.
And
Is this Stampede tonight? I don't remember who it is. Wonderful.
and
Bingo, too.
bingo.
Bingo.
Carnival rides. I
Yep.
played. Is it skeet ball last night?
Did ya?
Yes.
Did you get lucky?
I won.
You won.
I won.
It is your lucky weekend.
I know.
You win at skeet ball, you
I
get
know,
crowned.
I know.
What
It's
can
almost
tomorrow
too much.
hold?
I don't know.
What can tomorrow hold?
So, but that's a great program. Again, come down and support the boosters.
Absolutely. You'll
It's
be
their
there
biggest
tonight.
fundraiser.
$1 a dance with the Queen.
Yeah.
Is that it? That's the newest chamber fundraiser.
Yes.
Dance with Queen and President. God, a dual title.
That might not be a very. Here we have St. Croix chiropractic, Dr. Mark Peterson. Able to help out with people.
Yep. You get bent this weekend, you see him.
Exactly. He'll take care of you.
Absolutely. We have a lot of chiropractors in Hudson, don't we? And a lot of
people that
lawyers
go to 'em.
and a lot of doctors.
That's right. Here's the Rider school bus. Take children safely to and from school and on field trips.
They need drivers. It feels like.
Yes. Yes.
$10 an hour to drive a school bus.
Wow.
Would not be enough.
For me. We appreciate all that they do, though, with that. Here we have.
That's a big job.
That is a big job. Big responsibility.
Mondovi. That's a ways away.
Appreciate them coming all the way over here to beautiful Hudson, Wisconsin on a day during the 4th of July weekend. Their Lions Club also is one of their sponsors. They have a little bit different wave, Meg. It's a little bit up higher.
They're up higher.
Not just straight across.
Known as the shave wave.
Oh, is that what
That's
it is?
what it's called, the
Well, you
shave
would know
wave.
that. You would know that.
You have to be clean shaven to do that wave.
City of Mondovi, and it's sponsored by the Mondovi Business Association. Appreciate them coming out here today. Part of the Lions International.
Oh, Jerry's towing these trucks.
Yes, the large trucks.
The large teal truck.
Yes. We get them every year.
Every year, you know.
I had to be towed the other day, but it was up in near Fargo, Barnesville,
Really?
Minnesota. But it wasn't a big truck like this that came from my little car.
Now, you know, if you're going to be in the parade next year,
Yes.
you could use one of these. You could sit on the front.
I would never want you to have to do this alone, Meg.
You could be on the front. You could have a remote mic on.
Yes?
I think you should get to know this Jerry guy.
Yeah.
I do.
These are like big vehicles.
They are huge.
And it's
pretty.
the first one
You
towing
know, I've
all
never
of them.
seen a tow truck that was
So
as
shiny.
tastefully decked out as Jerry's towing. And they have,
24-hour towing and recovery. River Falls and Hudson.
they'd be able to pick up one of those elephants.
Yes.
Oh, tiny baby in there.
The breeze feels great.
You can feel a breeze through the tow trucks.
Yeah. We have coming up here blue skies. Pool and spa.
Oh, does that sound good?
They have a number of people sitting in their hot tub, although they're not really far into it. I think it might be a little warm. But I want to thank Justin, who is one of the owners of Blue Skies. He donates Christmas trees for our bandshell decoration each Christmas. So every year I give him a call.
He isn't just a summertime guy.
And
That looks out for us.
that's
at
right.
Christmas time.
Appreciate his support.
Yes.
He has a tree lot in the Dairy Queen lot during the Christmas holidays, so I encourage you to support his business. And we thank him for his donation to the community.
Absolutely. We like having. I want a pool.
Yes.
Don't you want a pool?
Ah, it sounds great right now.
Oh, look at this quality asphalt.
It's a
Racing
Chad
vehicle.
Golson vehicle, racing vehicle.
Brad T-Ball's quality asphalt. We see quality asphalt signs all over. Everybody's
right.
getting their driveway sealed, and they sponsor this fast-looking vehicle.
St. Croix County Fairest of the Fair. Okay.
Again, the county fair is coming up the end of the month, I think, yeah, in Glenwood City. These are the geezers.
Hudson High School Alumni Band.
These are the has-beens of Hudson High School's band.
They sound good
They
though.
sound fabulous. And it is a lot of fun to have them all come back.
I like their uniforms, or lack of. They sound great.
They sound fabulous. You can go home again. You can go back to
That's
your
right.
horn.
That's right.
Listen to Mom wail.
Oh! Woo! Very nice.
It's like riding a bike, you never forget.
That's right.
Dibbos. You know?
Bertha, they do a great job over there. It is great home cooked, great pastries, great desserts.
Dibbos has it going on from early morning till late at night.
Yep.
Great food,
It's
the
great.
best pie in the world.
Yes.
Thursday, the graham cracker pie.
Yes. Anything is good there.
Oh, hot air. Balloon
Wow, that
rides
is
from
really
Anna.
hot.
It is hot. They're over in Stillwater.
The
They're one of
annual
booths that goes over the St. Croix. And the hot air
Hudson
up
Hot
there.
Air Affair takes place the first weekend of February
February.
each year.
This will be
Pepsi-
the 11th year for them.
Yes, Pepsi is one of their major sponsors.
Once again, fun in Hudson
That's
all
right.
year round.
That's right.
Even when you're freezing your doofus off. Carla Martin. Long-time board member
Yes.
of the Hudson Hot Air up there.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Hello, Abby.
Great food. Hi, Evie. Yes, that's the one thing about the Hot Air Fair. It is a little cool.
It's a little
But
cooler than
nice.
this, yeah. A lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Great balloons. They had a lot of great shapes this past year.
Well, I tell you, there's
Different
nothing
balloons.
prettier than when they
Seriously?
lift off. Chicken. That chicken.
Yes. Just get this side. Don't do this side.
He has skinnier legs than you, chicken.
That's annoying, isn't it, Meg?
Yeah, I don't.
Upcoming, we have another visiting float.
These queens get around.
That is, as we see it coming up here, Boiseville.
Boyceville.
I'm sorry. Boyceville. Wisconsin. I like the
you could be
colors.
busy from May until September
Yes,
or
I know.
October going to these local
I like that burgundy and green together.
Kind of Victorian, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
Speaking of which, when is the house tour?
The tour will be November 20th and 21st this year. We have all of our homes picked. We're really
Yay.
excited about that. We got some great homes and some great homeowners willing to open up their homes to hopefully 1,500 to 2,000 people that weekend of November 20th and 21st.
Absolutely.
Come back to Hudson. A lot of the retailers have
It's deer hunting season,
Yes,
but
it
it's
is.
amazing to me the number of men who put down their weapons to tour
Yes.
these homes.
That's right.
You know,
That's
It is
right.
a lot of fun that weekend.
It's a
The
great
downtown business community, the shops and stuff. Everybody
Yes.
gets into the act, and it's a chance to peek into those houses.
That's right. Everyone participates. We have a lot of businesses up in the upper district that participate. We have coming soon to a town, Hudson, the San Pedro Cafe and Caribbean Grill. We look forward to that opening up,
Great food.
hopefully in September. That'll be taking place right downtown in historic Hudson, and they're refurbishing the building and bringing it back to what it looked like a number of years ago. And we have Barker's Bar and Grill. Is Pete grilling up some sandwiches for us?
They have great jerk food behind
yes.
their place this weekend.
Yes,
And they're in a Hummer.
that is
Oh my
great.
God, Cora, there's a Hummer.
We have Ben working. Wow, that looks great.
And we have
All right. The advantage of doing this job. Free sample.
Caribbean food is so fun.
Yes.
It is great food. And see how much, what? No way. No, we are really getting a nice variety of restaurants in Hudson.
This is great. We have another visiting royalty. This is from Baldwin. They have Let's Go Dutch Days, August 5th, 6th, and 7th. They have Miss Baldwin here today, Sarah Vandenberg, and
I
Second
wonder if those
Princess.
shoes
and-
come in a double wide.
I like those.
Aren't those cute?
So that's Let's Go Dutch Days, August 5th, 6th, and 7th in Baldwin, Wisconsin.
That's kind of cute.
So opportunity to travel all over the state to see a variety of different events happening in our state of Wisconsin.
Absolutely. In addition to all of the, there is a whole schedule of performances. Another fun one coming up at the Phipps in November will be Snoopy. None other than, I mean, we're talking the Snoopy, the dog, and it's a musical about Snoopy and the entire group, the entire cast, the entire
That would be great
fun
to
bunch.
see.
That's in November. Sleeping Beauty will be the Children's Theater offering this year in February, and Children's Theater at the Phipps is really something special. And then Drop Dead. It's a campy show.
Okay.
Tasteless, probably some really good laughs in
Yes.
that show. And that will be in April. There's a full line of music as well, and great organ concerts. And speaking of music, those little kinder kids,
Yes.
those little kinder music people. Ann Shore
Kinder
heads up
melodies.
this fun curriculum for kids, starting very, very young, and a wonderful, wonderful bunch of classes for music. And Ann and her whole family are very musical.
Here we have the upcoming the ASIO float visiting us from, they're promoting Lake Martha Days. Held the, thank you. Very good, it works. Lake Martha Days held the third weekend in June.
Is Lake Martha a really cool place?
I
I bet
cannot
it's clean and cool today, isn't it?
Yes, third week in June
Osseo, it's gone then. They're
in 2000.
in
Year
2000.
2000.
Oh wow!
We have
Imagine,
with us-
you know, what's this going to be like next year? We're going
I
to have to
know.
do something. You're going to have to top this. For
I
the year
like their
2000.
umbrellas though. That's I
Yeah,
like that
parasol
idea.
look is kind of cool.
Oh, a
isn't it?
parasol. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're not umbrellas.
Yes.
You should know these things.
I
You're
should.
a queen
Lake-
now.
Lake Martha Days held the
You're gonna-
third week in June in the year 2000.
Yep.
Okay. Upcoming here, another great float, some youth on there. And
It is fun to see all these kids on these
it
floats.
is, it's great. Ken Dock. River Valley Services, complete dock service, so
Oh, a
Get
dock.
that
I wish I had
dock in.
someplace to put a dock.
yes, get that dock
Wouldn't
in.
that be nice? Sitting on the dock would be good
Be
today.
great.
But if you don't have a lake of your own or a pool, you can get very close to the wet and the cool if you go down to Lakefront Park today for the
That's
Booster Day
right.
celebration. You can. There's a wonderful beach, and you can cool off and then head down and get your food, get your entertainment,
That's
little
right.
sports.
Here we have from Durand, Wisconsin, Miss
Wow.
Durand and her court. Their festival was June 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th.
My
So-
God, look at that float though. Wow.
Yes.
That is a lot of glitter.
It is. So plan to attend their festival next June.
Just a chance to see this float. Wow.
It's a pretty float. Very pretty. St. Croix Marine Service
Oh.
in Hudson, Wisconsin. Another great boat that we could be sporting around in today, Meg. Why don't you just pick that one up?
Yeah. That's what we should ride in.
Yes.
You could ride in. You have to dress differently though.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
Right. Pizza Man, a new business on Main Street in downtown Hudson.
Great pizza.
Yes.
They deliver.
They do chicken and ribs and cheese bread.
Oh, really? They do good pizza
All
too.
sorts of different things. They're going to have a booth down at the Music and Art Festival this year.
Yay!
Good.
There's
Doing,
lots of
chicken
good
and ribs.
food.
Yes. Greystone Commercial Real Estate Company.
Lots of noise. There is lots of candy. I think,
Yeah.
based on years past, this must be a sign of the economy or something.
We're kind of missing the candy though, but here we have the Turtle Lake visiting royalty. They have their Turtle Lake Intercounty Fair, and that's July 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Not just a casino.
No.
That town has a whole life of its own.
They have her full court with Miss Turtle Lake Danielle.
Lakes and snows. Queen of the lakes and
Harness.
the snows. She's got it covered season to season.
Yes, along with the junior princesses, which is nice to see. And following right behind them is Miss Prescott and her court from Prescott, Wisconsin.
Steamboat.
Yes.
Aboard her steamboat.
That's a great float.
And bringing up the rear.
It's the street sweeper.
But based on all the kids that have been at the parade, there's not much to sweep up. There weren't many livestock entries this
No.
year. I noticed that.
No.
Not much fertilizer. But nonetheless, these men take pride in their work.
That's right. Well, we certainly want to thank all the participating floats today for their support of the Booster Day Parade. And I want to appreciate everyone coming out here today and encourage you to go down to Lakefront Park for the rest of the Booster Day celebration that will take place the rest of the weekend. And we have...
Well, and I think, we want to again congratulate you on this incredible honor.
Thank you.
You'll wear your crown well, I'm sure.
I will.
Humbly, you'll remember the little people as you
Yes,
go.
I will. And a special thank you to Meg Heaton for joining me again this year for the Booster Day commentary. We are live this year for the first time.
It was fun. It was fun. It always is.
So, and I'm Mary Claire Olson, President of the Hudson Area Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. Have a great 4th of July. Thank you. Thank you, Meg.